the Tai Chi sessions. These are the warm-ups. Please follow. With this movement, we want to isolate the neck and just turn the neck only if you can. And if your arm doesn't go all the way up, just bring it as high as you can and visualize that it is going up. And slowly turn the neck. A little bit more. Middle. Now the shoulders. Let's warm up the shoulders. Forward, up, back, down, like this. Inhaling, exhaling, drop the shoulders, and reverse. Ready? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Drawing a circle. Inhale, exhale. Again. Holding a ball. As if you're holding a ball. And I will show you what I mean. So the distance is about this. See, one hand is close to your chest, and the other one is a little bit below where your navel is, the belly button. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to turn, and when we get a little bit to the corner, turn the hands like this. So the palms face each other. We'll go this way now. What I'm trying to do is move with the center, what they call the Dan Tien. I'm going to bring it down so we do it without it. So you have an idea of where it goes, right? Here we go. So move everything together. So your waist is like the controller of movement there. Now, one thing I want to go over is the seating. The seating makes sure that you're sitting a little bit forward, that the back, right, of the foot is behind the knee, like this. Right? So the heel is a little bit behind the knee, about shoulder width apart. Ready? So now let's do the other movement. Holding the ball again. This time, the bottom hand goes out, up, palm turns, and the other palm goes by your waist. So like this. This is a little spine, right? And hold the ball. Let's go. That's it. And hold the ball. See, the bottom one is the one that always goes forward, up, palm turns, and we go up this way. Hold the ball, palm turns, go up this way. There. Again, hold the ball, palm goes up, bring it up. There. Bring it down. So that was for your spine. Those two exercises we did are warm-ups for the spine. Now we're going to work on our hips. Seated, right? It would be like this. You can do this. One, place the heel. Bring your arms. So you can place the heel. Arms up. Switch. And if you can't move the foot or the heel, just use your arms, or you can do little movements, it's okay. Or visualize. There, bring it down. Now, if you were standing, standing would be heel, arms back, arms up, foot back. So it'd be like this, heel, like that. And then switch, heel, small step. And of course, our balance, we can always hold on to the chair, and we can do this too. See, holding onto the chair, holding onto the wall, holding onto the wall, do that too. Now, if you're sitting, do the next exercise for the hips. So we can push here and then step out like that. Bring it back, palm to palm, push, step out. Bring back, palm to palm, push and step out. Palm to palm, push and step out. If you were to do this standing, it would look like this. One. This is without holding on, for example, first. If you have problems with the balance, then we can hold on to the chair and just, right, just step out, step in, step out, right? You do this for the hip, And then you go to the other side, if you can, to the chair, and you step out also. You step out. Here, you can push one hand to the side, like this. There, right? That's it. Moving down, now to the knees. Hands here, right? So I'm laying my hands here by my thigh, and I lift the knee up, and with the heel, point the heel forward, and the opposite hand going to do this, forward. Bring it back. Lift up the knee, heel forward. Lift. Now, as I push my arm forward, I'm not locking my elbow. It's just a little push forward, bring it back. And if I turn, lift up the knee if you can. If not, just you could just lift the knee also. If that's all you can do, it's fine. And then the heel out and go forward. There. Now we're going to do with the toe. Now I want to point the toe here. And we're going to go forward like this. One, Bring it back. Lift, 2. Keep the toe. Bring it back. Lift, point the toe. 3. Lift, go. Lift, or just lift the knee. So we can also just do this. That's what we can do. See, we can do that, and that's fine, like this. Now, if you're standing and there's a chair close to you, or a wall that you can hold on, the foot that's close to the chair is the one that goes up a little bit, right? And then the opposite hand does this. See? So you can lift the knee, stretch the leg, like that. Or you can just lift the knee and the hand does this. Then when you finish, you just go to the other side and you do the same thing. You lift here, ready? Put your leg that's close to the chair, up. 1, and you can point your toes, 2, like that. And bring it down. Good. Now what's left also of the warm-up now is also the ankle. So let's do the ankle. The ankle is heel, toe, if you can, heel, toe. So you want to really point that toe up to get exercise on this part of the joint here, right? So it's heel, toe, and then side to side. So you can do little toe, big toe, try to get that moving. If you can, just a little circle, and let's do the other side, heel, toe. And side to side. Then a little circle. And if you have a hard time lifting, right, your foot up or your knee up, just, you can lift the toe up, lift the heel up, toe, heel, right, toe, heel, like that, if you can. If not, just do the upper body. Okay, do that. Slow. And you can bring it forward if you can, like this, and the other foot. Okay, good. Ready? Now we're going to start with a little Qigong. Qigong is a Chinese energy. Qi is energy, Gong is working the energy. So just follow along. Ready? Here we go. Let it go. Drop. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands. Inhale. Try not to move the shoulders up. See if you can just do the arms. You get to the chest level. Turn the palms down. A little bit below the navel. And then up in a curve. Past your eyes so you can see. And then open if you can. If you can't go that high, you can keep it low also. It's okay. So we can go lower. We can also do this and just go small, like this, if we can't go that high. Inhale, exhale, open up. Good. Ready? From here, bring it up, cross. Now you don't have to go that high. Face the chest or the shoulders, can't do that. You can go low or visualize. Turn, open up. So as I cross the wrist, I turn the hand and it's as if I'm going to draw a straight line with the tip of my thumb in front of my chest. And it's going to go open, straight, 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 open, and drop. Open, and drop. And if we only can do one hand, that's fine too. Let it go. Now bring it up as if you're reaching up to the clouds just a little bit. Drop elbow, close the hand below the chin. Turn, open up, and curl it in. Ready? Up. Drop shoulders, drop elbows below the chin. Open. Bring it back. Up. Again. Remember, if we can't go that high, you can keep it low like this, and then bring it down like this, and just open as much as you can. Now, cross the fingers like this, interline, small circles, the waist. Reverse. Bring it down. And let's talk about the breathing. Inhale, exhale. What is a beneficial way of breathing as well? Well, this is why I brought this as an example. So when you inhale, right, the lungs open up, exhale. When you inhale, try to bring the bottom part of the stomach out. So you inhale, and then exhale, stomach goes in. So this part here won't move as much, just the bottom. Ready? So you inhale, exhale. Now watch, when I put my arms here, one palm on the chest and one palm on the stomach, as I inhale, you should see only the bottom hand going out a little bit, right? Like this. So it's, and then inhale out, exhale in. And slowly bring it out. Now there's another one here, another Qigong movement. Close the fingertips, find the clavicle, and go underneath the clavicle to at the end where it's soft. And then your elbows go up just a few inches, and then out, and then down. So it's like this. 1, 2, bring it up. And if you can't go all the way up, you could stay low and just open up. Or visualize. Bring it down. Good. Now let's begin with some of the Tai Chi movements that I refer to as Tai Chi Tsun style. Tsun style is one style of Tai Chi that there is that has a lot of Qigong and a lot of energy. That's why they do a lot of opening and closing. That's why the form does that. So let's start from the beginning. And if you have been following me during the weeks I'm doing the classes, you'll be familiar with the movements. If not, this is your first time, welcome, and just follow along, just for fun. Ready? Here we go. Palm to palm. Draw a circle and bring it out. And then bring it in and relax. Now, what did that look like? What do I mean draw the circle? If I do the side. So when I do this, I'm drawing the circle, and then in front of the chest, I bring it out, and then I bring it back. See that? So we've got that circle, right? So let's do it again. Ready? Go. Bring it in. Open, close, breathe. Now let's do the single whip. Ready? Waving hands with the cloud. Follow me. Fingertips towards the elbow. One goes up, one goes down. This hand is like a little stop sign, and the other one's a little bit curved, but everything moves together like that. Get there, up and down, stop sign, curve. 3 times. 2, 2, 3. Open, close, read. This side, single whip. Ready? Go. Everything turns together. Watch the posture. Relax the muscles. Relax the bone. And move. Ready? Open, close, breathe. Now continue with the brush knee. Ready? Brushing the knee. Palm towards the ear. Push forward. And the other palm by the waist. Turn the palms so that they face each other. Now, ready? Now, the one that's down here goes forward and the other goes back, playing the loop. So it looks like this, like that. See the side view? Like that. Ready? Now, turn the palm. So one goes forward and the other goes back. 1, turn the palms again. 2. I'll give you a side view so you'll see what I did. From here, turn the palm. 1. So the first one is close to the elbow. Turn the palms. The second one is by the hip. There, right. After we do that, lock down, close, and forward. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Open and close. Now let's do the other side. Ready? Brush knee again. From here. Turn the palm. 1. Turn the palm. 2. Turn it again. 3. Lock down. Close both hands. And bring it on top. Breathe. And push. Open and close. Now let's take a look at some of those little movements. I know the combination is a lot of little things, so sometimes it's good to break it down, and let's look at 1 or 2 and see how we can do that while at the same time benefiting our arms, our muscles. So the first one, for example, that I like to show you is the single whip. So from here, what I did was I turned a small push, and it's like drawing a straight line with the tip of the thumb, like this. See that? About 3.5 feet, like that. See? So I did here and bring it out, like that. Let's do that again. Turn the palm, small push, open up. And let's do the other side too, from here. So remember this, the dantian, that directs the movement, right? That's the core, the energy. Here, pushing, opening up. See, when I open, I look at the hand as I'm opening. Let's do it again. Push, open. Good, and bring it down. And relax the shoulders. A lot of shoulder movement, you notice, right? In the especially when you're sitting, you feel it even more. So if you're standing, the moves are very small steps. It's very small. The movements are like little steps like that, little half steps. That's why also I love this movement also for MS because it's so short. If you're standing, that the movement, see, getting out of balance is not as difficult, especially if you have something close by. You can also do this half step, what they call a half step, like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a very typical stepping for this particular style of Tai Chi, this movement. So actually the weight is here, and it's a good little leg workout if you're standing like that. Okay, so that's the step. Ready? So let's go over the brush knee. This is the one that the arm goes out like this. And the fingertips are pointing to the inside of the elbow. The tips of the fingers here are about nose level, the upper arm. So watch. One hand is going to do this blocking, brushing the knee, they call it here. And the other hand goes towards you, towards your face, and then bring it out. That's one way of doing it, right? So let's do it again. One, let's separate it into two movements. One and just two. Now let's put it together. Ready? Brushing the knee towards me and push forward. Now remember, there's no locking in Tai Chi, so the elbow is always soft. It doesn't lock like this. It stays down and soft. In the other arm too. The other arm, you see how there isn't any stiffness. There's always relaxation. So you want that, right? That system, the sympathetic system, to engage on and off. We go 1, relax, drop the elbow, push. Let's do the other side. Ready? Here, drop elbow, drop shoulder, push forward. There. Perfect. Ready? And relax. Now, relax here. Let's do a little Qigong again, right, to break up the pattern. Here we go. Ready? From here. I'm going to push with one hand. Again, if you're standing, you can be standing or sitting. Push with one hand, close the other one, and you just slightly look back, just a little bit. And then bring the palms here again and do the other side. Relax the knees. And remember, just turn to whatever your limit, as long as there's no pain. Right? So you have to be very careful, just a little bit. Looking back almost. Now, if you're sitting, I'm doing the same thing. Looking back. Bring it here. One pushes forward. And the other goes back. Just a little bit. Especially if we sit a lot, right, where the upper body doesn't move as much, or the waist. So a good movement to do also is just to turn, rotate like this. See? You know, I'm turning like in a circle, right? So I'm just feeling all the sensations of the nerves and the muscles. They touch the chair, the bottom of the chair, as I do this. So you got the bottom of your buttocks, right? It's touching one side, and then I do a circle. That's it. So you're moving the waist at the same time. See? You go this way. That's it. Move the waist. Move the waist. And of course, if you're standing, same thing. If you're standing, we're doing this, right? 1 or 2. Now we also want to open the chest up, sitting or standing. So we're doing this. 1, 2, and then 2 bigger ones. 1, 2. Ready? So 2 small ones. 1, 2. Open up. It could be a side view. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Ready? 2 small ones. 1, 2, and 2 bigger ones. 1, 2. Ready? And then sitting, we can also work our shoulders by going back. See how they both go back? 1, 2, and then it goes back. 1, 2. See how they both go back? 1. Remember, if you can't go high, you can keep it low, and we could do this. That's fine. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? And bring it down. Again, relaxing the shoulders. So gently massage the shoulders up and down like this. And then opposite. There. Ready? Another Qigong movement. Palm to palm. Feel the palms touch if you can. Then relaxing, breathing. Breathing, relaxing. Here we go. Nice and slow. Push here and look this way. Bring it to the middle. Middle. Go. Middle. Middle. Bring it to the middle and go around and then up like that. Circle. Again, you're standing and bing. Want to do this as I go down. I'm sitting. It's almost like sitting in a chair in the back. See that? They call that the qua. The Chinese call that the qua. But your hip is going like this, right? The hip is behind the knee. 2, just a little bit. So again, if there's something and you need balance here, you can do one hand and do that too. If you need balance, you can do one hand. But as long as you keep the circle moving, that's what you want, right? Again, with the hip standing, you want to make sure that it's nice and loose. So turn it around. That's it. Turn it. Go the other way. Gotta loosen up these hips, these joints. The other way. And also, if you're standing or sitting, you can lift, right? You can lift the heel, drop. If you're standing, you can do this. See? Lift. Then with one hand, you can do this. See, I'm still holding on to the wall, to the chair, but I could do that. See that? I do this. Up. And then I go around. Now, if I'm sitting, I'm doing this. Up. And then I go around like that. Bring it up. And then I go around. Now, where's this hand going in the back? Well, the one in the back, there's the Chinese call this area here the Ming Ming, right? An acupuncture point right where the spine ends. So the back of the palm goes there. And then bring it up. Bring that up. Now I'm going to go to the side like this. I'm looking and going to the side. And I'm going to start again. Collect. Turn up. And now, if I'm sitting, as I do this, I lift up my heel. Up. And then drop my heel and go this way. And if you're standing, you got to be careful with the balance there. If you're holding on to something, again, lift up the heel, go, drop the heel, and bring it to the side. Now to the other side, same thing. Ready? Bring it up, lifting, drop, and to the side. To the circle. Again, bring it up, lifting, dropping, this side. There. And bring it down. Ready? Now we're going to start with the form again. Ready? Sit first. I'll do it standing, then sitting. Ready? With the V, a little bit, so you can follow all along. Nice and slow. So it's like this. I'll give you a front view so you can see what the hands are doing. Lift up the left heel, small step. Bring it forward. Palm to palm all the time. Step. Bring it in. Open, close, breathe. Transfer the weight. Small step. Pushing, open. And look at the left hand. Ready? Waving hands in the clouds. Remember we did this sitting and standing? Bring it in like this. Fingertips towards the elbow. Step in. Step out. Ready? Now watch. Up and down. This is like a little stop sign and a curve, but you notice in the Tai Chi, this here, the Dantian, it directs the movement. One. Step. Ready? Move as one. See? So the waist is directing all, that's it. Step. Small step. Go. Two. Keep turning. Step. Up and down. Bring it to the middle. Open, close, breathe. Now let's do the other side. Transferring the weight. Small step. Small push. Open up. Get to the left. Ready? Go. Step in, step out. See how everything moves together? Look. Move as one. That's it. And then see how the weight slowly transfers the weight? Nice and slow. Posture. Open, close, breathe. Feel the energy between the palms. Again, inhale. Exhale. And bring it down. Relaxing. Feel the energy in the fingertips. So now I'm going to do sit. I'm going to sit. For those that are doing it also sitting, you have the view of sitting. So from here, and again, if you want to standing, you continue standing. From here, ready? Go. Draw a circle. And forward. Bring it in. Open, close. Waving hands in the cloud. Move the body as one. Turn the waist. Turn the waist also. There. Yeah. Turn it. Turn it. And then bring it to the middle. Open, close, breathe. Now, this side. Floating along. Just keep going as if you're floating in the sky, in space. In space. So nice and slow. Get that feeling as if you're doing it in space. Like that. Yeah. That's it. That's the visual you want. Or in water. Ready? Open, close. So now we're going to the brush knee. Remember this? Here. One. Blocking down towards you and pushing forward. There. And playing the lute. Turn the palms like this. And just do this. One forward, one back. there. See, so the palms are facing out. This palm's facing that way. This palm's facing this way, like that. Yeah. Now I'm going to turn the palm, one facing down, one facing up. Now, see that? So I went from here. This is a good exercise for the hands too. Look, I went like this, and I did this. 1, 2, 3. See how they both go down? Right. 4, like that. Yeah. So we did this. Ready? Here. Now, the one that's closer to your body, that goes forward, and the other elbow goes back. Like that. Right. So let's do it again from here. Do this a couple of times with me. Great exercise. 1, and then bring it back. 2. 1. Right. So look at me side. I'll show you what I'm doing from here. I'm going here. There. 1 up, 1 down. Right. And then I do the other side. I turn both. Turn, and now I do this. See? There. That's right. That's right. See, one elbow goes forward and the other one goes back. One elbow goes forward, the other goes back. Like that. Right. Now, while we're here, let's do the other movement. So put the arm down. Now, this is the other movement. It goes here. Block down. Right. So notice that the shoulder, you don't want to do this, right? You just want to use the arm to move the shoulder and do this. Boom. Right. A small movement. But it's semicircle. See that? Like this. Do it again, like semicircle. Slapping, right? There. Pushing. There. Right. So it's like I'm coming here, an incoming force is coming this way, and I'm just whoop, out of the way. Here. Right. Okay, again. Semicircle, bring it down. Now close both hands. And you're going to bring this on top. It's like a little punch like that. Yeah. Let's do it again from here. Forward. Right. So let's do both. Ready? The parry. This is parrying. 1. Close both hands. That's the next step. As soon as I do that, I close both hands. And then I go on top. Right. Right. Let's do it again. Ready? So it's 1, 2, 3. Again. 1. Parry. Close. 3. Punch. Perfect. So exactly, that's perfect, because remember, what we tend to do sometimes is this, but it's not that. It goes right through it. It goes right through. It goes right through. Straight. See the angle? Straight. Perfect. Now let's do the other side. So if you're lefty or righty, good right, left brain exercise. So we got this way. 1. Lock down. Again. Put your hand here. 1. Close both hands. 2. Right? Let's do it again. Ready? Parry. Close. Punch. Right. Now, take a look at your shoulders. Are you like this? Drop your elbow. That's how you want to be with the elbow drop. Comfortable. Yes. Let's do it again. 1. Close. Both. 2. Now, last part, right? Open up. Release. Again, from here. This is like somebody, let's say somebody has your wrist or something. You're like opening up and releasing from the grip. And then your elbow goes back, because now you're going to push. Push forward. That's right. So let's do it again from here. Ready? Open. Release. Elbows down. And push. Perfect. And then bring it in. Open, close. Inhale, exhale. Again. Bring it down. Let's go back to the cheekbone. Ready? Nice and slow. One hand here. So you're going to glide along the water, right? and the other palm is pushing into the air, but together like this. When you get to the corner, this one goes on the water, and this pushes the air. Same thing. Turn, 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 and when you get to the corner, up and down. Right? So if I'm standing, it looks like this, right? I'll give you a back view so you'll see. So it's like this. Keep going. Keep going. Right? Right. And then switch. That's right. One goes up, one goes down. Right. That's it. So when you're turning, see when you do this turn, try to turn more, a little bit more, a little bit more this way with the weight. Right. Like that. Yeah. That's it. Switch. Go. Bring it down. Now. Back up palm. Touch. Open. Let it go. Let's do it again. Ready? So you're here. Ready? Remember, if you're standing, if you can, you put the hip behind the knee a little bit, right? A little bit, like if you're sitting on a little stool, just a little bit. And, or if you have a wall, you could use that for balance. And, and then you can use that. Let it go. Drop shoulders, drop elbows, drop wrists. Open, close. Inhale, exhale. Let's reach out. Up, drop, open, and back. Out. Drop, open, and back. Bring it in. Ready? Both hands. Now bring it forward and to the middle. If you can't, if you're sitting, just do it like that. If you're standing, you can take one step, bring it forward, and then bring it back. See how the foot goes back? So it transfer the weight. Now do a circle. One, and then bring it back. Transfer the weight. As if you're holding onto a ball here. You're doing this. See? Go. And then bring it back. Watch your posture. Transfer the weight. Be mindful of the movement. So that means, okay, so a little bit of the weight goes in the front, but there's some in the back too. And my posture is good. So I can do this and still feel the balance. See? And then bring it back. Transfer the weight. Watch the posture. Have a little bit of weight in the front, but in the back also. So I can do this and keep my balance. There. Good. Ready? Bring it down. Relaxing, letting go. Now, give the energy to yourself up here. Ready? Nice and slow. Bring it down like this. Drop shoulders, drop elbows, drop hands. There. And then bring it like this by your waist. See that? And then with the back here, if you can, of the palm, I'm going to press in to where the kidneys, and I'm going to do it like this, like a circle. See, like massaging the kidneys a little bit. Yeah. So press in and do like a little circle. That's good for the kidney, like that. And then we start it again. Bring it up. This is a little Qigong routine. That's good for the kidneys too. Bring it down. To the side. Massage. Dig in, go circle. Again. Ready? Pick up the energy, give it to yourself, and slowly walk it down. Drop shoulders, drop elbows, drop wrists, drop hands. Drop hands. Bring it around and massage. That's it. And then slowly bring it back. Cross. Turn. Draw a straight line with the tip of the thumb. See that? Watch. Open. Open the chest. There. And then drop. Do it again. Drop. Fingertips. Close the fingertips underneath the clavicle in the corner. Up. And then out. There's a good one. Feel that? Bring it down. So again. That's it. See, it goes up a few inches, then out. And drop. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Ready? Work the wrist. So let's do this. Right? So we're twirling. See the twirling? See the twirling? Here. That's it. Work the wrist. Let's out the fingers. Bring it back. Let's out the fingers. Bring it up. Open. Like this. And then back. Here. And then open. Bring it back. Open. And drop. Drop elbow. There. And shake. Shake. See, the body might be still a little stiff. So you just want to, even sitting or standing, just shake. Look, even if I'm sitting, it's like jello. So that's how you want to be with Tai Chi. Look, everything is soft, like jello. That's it. So even here, you could do this, a little bit of that, right? A little bit of this. There, and just let it all go. Let it all go. See? Like that. Just let it go. Let it go. If you're sitting, just go around like this. See how we go around? Like that. That's it. That's it. And then reverse. Work the fingers. Work the fingers. Ready? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. If you can on one hand, that's okay. Just open, close. Open, close too. And sometimes what I like to do is count a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just as much as you can, even if it's slow, try to get the joints to move in the fingers like that, right? Or you could do it from your knee and just do this here, like that. Yeah, just work the hand, and turn the bones, turn the bones. Again, if you're sitting also, remember we went through this, up, and then we can go to the side. See, I like doing this because it opens up the hip, my hip here, because if I'm sitting a lot, right, a little bit, if you can. If there's pain, please, don't do it. Or check with your doctor first, of course. Up, open, here, lift, open. And then of course you can also, if you can, a little circle like this, like that. Yeah, just a little bit. And then the other side. And if you're standing and you want to stretch a little bit, you just open up a little bit and you just go side to side, stretch the legs. And if you're sitting, just go side to side, right? Just a little bit. Yeah. So you open up here, just a little bit, right there. Ready? Open, close. Now we're going to work on two little movements from here. This one goes up like this, like a block, and this is going to push. This is called Fair Lady Works the Shuttle, like in the Yang style. So look, see the side view? So let's see. It looks like this. Here, there, like that. Okay? So, like that. One. So let's, if we're standing, we could do this. Watch. Step, and do that. And if you're sitting, just do that, right? So this one, see how this one blocks? So it's by almost by front of the forehead, but definitely above the eye, like this. So you could see. And the other one pushes as if you're pushing like the chest a little bit. There. So let's bring it back. Transfer, step, and do that. Right, right. So you need that space. Right. See that? Look, like this. See the fingers? They're not like that. Look at the fingers. They're like this, if you can. Bring it back. So let's do that again. Transfer the weight, step, push. Palm to palm, transfer the weight, step, push. I'm going to give you the view, turning around, see if it's a little easier to follow sometimes. Then I'll sit. Transfer the weight, step, push. Bring it back, palm to palm, transfer the weight, step, there. Bring it back. Now stay there from sitting, same thing, transfer the weight, there. Palm to palm, transfer the weight, there. Good. Bring it back. Now another one we're going to do is play the lute. This one is where you do this. See the heel? If you're sitting, you put the heel down, and this hand is here. Remember we talked about how the palm faces the pressure point here like this. Right. So if you're standing, palm to palm, watch, palm to palm, place the heel and do that. See that? Right. Now I'm going to give you this view. It's easier to follow. Ready? Transfer the weight. Boom. Palm to palm, transfer the weight, place the heel. Now watch. Ready? Face this way again. Transfer the weight. There. Now look at the fingers. The fingers, right? They're pointing a little bit up like that. Yeah. So see the bottom one? It's a little bit up, little bit. Right, like that. Right. Ready? Transfer the weight. Go. Bring it back. Transfer the weight. Place the heel. Go. Good exercise for the legs. See them balance. And posture. How about the posture? And your knees. Relax the knees if you're standing. Ready? Go. Palm to palm. If you're sitting, go. That's it. Now I'm going to sit. And what's the concept? Sitting always on the edge, a little, but not too much, just a little bit. And I'm going to transfer, place the heel, and I do that. And if you can't place the heel, just move the hand. Go as high as you can. Palm to palm. There. Good. That's it. Bring it here. Palm to palm. Now let's do this from here. Ready? Nice and slow. One. Just work the waist like this. 1, 2. Like that. 1. But what I want, try to get the fist here to be sideways like this. like that. So you're turning the right and you're turning the weight. Right. This is like more of a wushu Chinese punch. They do like this. They do the side like this. But at the same time, it's a physical workout. Never mind the martial art part, but just what's happening with the body. You're turning and you're pushing like this. That's right. That's right. Here. Again. Now, bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it down. Now we do the ping shui. Remember that? This is the one that's fun, sitting or standing. And we start with this. This is to feel a lot of the chi when you finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to push into the ground and push into the ground if I'm sitting. You see, but when I get to 5, I push into the ground with the bottom of my feet. I feel the bottom of my feet, and I push the bottom of my feet again. If you're standing, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and double dip. It's like 1, 2. See that? 1, 2. Try that. So it's 1, 2. Right. That's on 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Keep going. We're going to sit, but keep doing it standing or sitting. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. We're pushing in. 1. On 5, 3, 4, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Now let it slow down. Slow it down. Just slow it down like this. Ready? Now you're going to close your eyes and let the chi travel where it wants to go. Ready? Just close your eyes and feel the tingling. See where it is. Keep breathing. Feel the energy travel. Fingertips, arms. It's there. Just let it go. Now open your eyes. Bring it to yourself. Bring it to yourself. And then open, close a few times. 1, 2, 3. Again. Now you have the energy in your palms, so just use it. Inhale. Exhale. As if you're in water. Inhale, exhale. Now give it to yourself. Ready? Give it to your eyes. Breathe. Put it top of your head if you can. Back of the neck. Bring it down here in front of the body. Put down if you can. Sides of the legs. And then bring it up. Ready? Again. Capture the energy. Give it to your eyes. Breathe into your eye. Slowly give it to your face. And then go back. Top of the head. In the back. Your neck. And then work your way down. In, out. And bring it down. And relax. Breathe. And let's do some breathing. Dantian breathing. Remember the Dantian breathing? The Dantian breathing, when you inhale, right? This part here, the stomach, you want it to do this. Right? Like So this part really try that not to make it move. So when you inhale, if you want to feel it, right? So you put one hand here by what they call the dantian, right? And the other one here by below the belly button here. So when you inhale, this arm, the bottom one, the hand, it goes out. It goes, and this one doesn't move. And then, so inhale, breathe out. Stomach expands. Exhale, bring in. Stomach goes back in, right? So it looks like this. It looks like this. Look. See? Inhale, exhale. Inhale. See how I intentionally blow it up here? Exhale. That's dantian breathing. So just play with it. Ready? Go. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. And there's another technique with this, but we'll just go this basic breathing. And then in our next session, I'll show you what also happens when you do this. Inhale out. Exhale in. It's good for relaxation too. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly let go. Bring it down. And let's do the cool down. Ready? We're going to cool down now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. And of course, you're sitting for the next one as well. We squeeze, lift up the heel, and then let go. Squeeze, lift up the heel, and let go. And then gently tap, just tapping to relax the muscles. Just relax, tapping. Tapping here for the lungs too, right? It's good for the lungs. The immune system is right around here, here. Lymphatic system underneath the armpit here, a little bit there. So you just gently tap, just gently, nothing hard. You know, right here. Ready? Bring it up. One hand closes. Strength, unity, and humility. And it goes in like this again. And thank you so much for coming today.